You do a lot of cool shit, and like you look back on it, you're so in the moment that it just kind of falls in line.
Right.
Which you don't really take the time to like appreciate or just like bask in like what you really did.
Right.
But I feel like this time you really gotta like stop it.
That shit was a moment, bro.
All right, man. It's Aux Money, man, back with another one. Man, Street's been waiting on this one, brother.
They've been waiting, man.
Street's been waiting on this one, man. I've been waiting on this one.
Fact.
You know, this is my dog to my left, man, my brother for real, my HBCU brother. You know what I'm saying? I always make it a point to say stuff like that. Made it all the way to Nashville. My dog to my left, man, Tay Keith, bro. Appreciate you pulling up.
Yeah, my dog.
Yeah, so we made it back to Nashville, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking with the vibes heavy. I'm fucking with the vibe. We was kicking on the rooftop and all that at the one yesterday. Yeah. Then we went to the ratchet spot. What was it called?
We went to my dog's spot called Link.
That
Boy
was
JG.
live.
Yeah.
Kim came in in the fourth quarter, caught him a little vibe, and then I seen it. He thought he was ducked off. I seen it.
He
though.
seen it.
Kim was right at home here in Nashville for real. I'm with the vibe. I feel like it's just mad like progressive.
Right. Yeah, it's for sure like one of them, becoming one of them.
Yeah. Like my fondest memory I was telling you that I feel like in like 2000, I don't know, 15, 16.
Yeah.
Came out here and we was on Broadway and it was like we went. What's that spot called? Honky Tonk.
Honky Tonk. Yeah.
I went to the Honky Tonk in Broadway, and I was dancing with the white people and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
And it was wild. And now I feel like now Nashville has like this whole other aura going on with like they got the Soul House is amazing, all these new hotels and all popping up. How has it been just growing up in Tennessee, seeing like Nashville's progression into what it is now?
So I've been out here since like 2014. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to MTSU, so I ain't go to TSU. I went to MTSU. So
yeah.
You know that's in Murfreesboro. So we always came out here for like the.
Where? How you say it?
Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro.
So it's like 30 minutes outside the city, right? So it's like like a real college town. So we always came to Nashville. Like when I started DJing, so I was getting booked for $2 Tuesday. Like that's really like I guess like the beginning of me DJing like in a big city. You know what I'm saying? Of course I was doing it back home.
Were you DJing before making the beats, or were you?
No, I was doing the beat. I've been doing the beat since like
a little kid.
Yeah, down there like 9th grade, like rapping and like bullshit recording since middle school, but making beats. Like
you was rapping too?
Yeah, everybody did. I mean, shit, in music. Can say they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's different between just like freestyle and actually recording.
And actually record, yeah. I'm gonna have a couple poems somewhere laying around. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.
Yeah, so started making music. Then when I came to college, everybody just kind of like tapped in with me from Memphis to out here. So it was like I was part of this group called First Flight Big Party Promotion Group in Middle Tennessee, bro. So it was like we need a new DJ. I'm like, I ain't never DJed a day in my life.
Right.
You feel me? So I just started DJing, you know what I'm saying? Just actually my brother DJ Meach, shout out DJ Meach, because DJ Meach was one of like my first friends that I made in college, right? And he had basically helped me get some turntables. You know what I'm saying? Me and Meach was like locked in, and he was like trying to, help me win. So him and my homeboy Kyle had bought my first turntables that we had got from like it was like a Guitar Center type store. Yeah, it was used though. But I fucked up. Knew like my niggas personally knew like my situation back home wasn't the best, and I just wasn't that fortunate. So my niggas helped me. You know what I'm saying? Right. So shout out Meach, shout out to Kyla, Pablo, Lil.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were kind of like the beginning of me DJing. So I started doing it and really just tapping into like other markets. So I was going back home to the city. My boy DJ Chris Cross. Yeah. On like some young like You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of this,
right?
I was producing the song, so I was DJing and then playing my own.
I feel like that's the most satisfying part of DJing. That's a big reason why I even started making beats, because it's like you can play other people's music all night or whatever, but just that satisfaction of actually creating something and giving it to people, and that's like the most satisfying part of the whole thing.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was, I guess the best part about like me coming up was the journey up, right? So me seeing the crowd reaction to me starting to like play my songs like and gang and like, real club shit. Like and that shit started progressing higher and higher. So it got to that point like me and Block Boy doing the crazy we doing it. Yeah. I'm playing Rover in the club.
Right.
And that,
no, that had to be the best feeling ever. You really catch one. Shit. Cause you know you got joints that your friends will fuck just because they was there when it's like sentimental to them. But when you got one that everybody fuck, it's a whole different feeling.
So it was definitely building up, bro. It was just like bittersweet to see this, even the struggle and the hard time to get to that point. But me being like, all right, I'm DJing, it's paying the bills, I'm making beats, I'm starting to get a little money from this selling beats. Yeah. Then it was like you get that one that look alive, motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
It's like what did that change,
what did that do to your life for real? Look alive.
Man, look at this. It taught me a lot about the business because one thing I always tell people I respect about Drake the most was he could have been on some shit like, you and Block, y'all ain't signed. You know what I'm saying? All right, but I'll do a song with y'all, but I gotta sign y'all now.
Right, you know how that should be.
Drake is the type of nigga like he don't want nothing from the, you know what I'm saying? He gonna give you your fair share. He gonna do fair business. He ain't gonna be no trying to get over on you or nothing, bro. Like if like with me, what the situation was with me, like I produced the song by myself, right? Yeah. So that motherfucker did. I had 50% of the pub on it. Yeah. Right. Right. And that motherfucker
kids pay attention to how this shit works for real. Everything he about to say, really pay attention to this.
The motherfucker went debut number 5 on the Hot 100. That's major. Right. So me having 50% of a song that debuted, 50% of the publisher of a song that debuted number 5 on the Hot 100, every publisher started calling. Of course. Everybody trying to sign me at this point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Big John.
Shout out Big John, man. Always.
Ryan Press. Yep. Rich when he was at Sony. You know what I'm saying? Zach when he was at BMG. You know what I'm saying? Jen, Mel Carter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was with me. And it's rightfully good. So, for real. Even though I ended up signing with Warner, I still built my relationship with everybody, And when I got that bag, bought the crib in the A, moved my folks straight to the A. You know what I'm saying? Did what I had to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? Right. But basically, I'm saying this to say like everything just came fast. I was still in school, trying to take care of the fam, make sure my book's straight. Right. You know what I'm saying? Really just getting to it though, bro. But it was a journey for sure. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about where we at right now. We inside your studio here in Nashville.
We at the headquarters.
Right. So break down the label.
Me and Bam, you know what I'm saying? We
shout
have
been Bam, man. Shout out Bam, University man. Legend, you know that. Yeah.
We had been we had basically been looking at spots like 2 years before we got this motherfucker. So, it's crazy because it was a blessing because I had to just figure out how we was gonna do it, how we was gonna go about like financially and like that, bro. But long story short, we end up shout out my realtor Katie. We ended up finding the spot. You know what I'm saying? She found it was off market. Yeah. Just so happened our previous owners here knew me. You know what I'm saying? They knew my work. They was a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? So it all kind of like flowed. And he was actually in the music too. This wasn't no studio then, but you know what I'm saying? He was in the music too.
Did you have to do like a lot of building out for
this? Yeah, we do. I built the whole shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, we basically made it for the label and the producers. We wanted to have a place where could come cook up. We got the A room, we got the writer room, we got the, you know what I'm saying, my room upstairs, we got the office. Yeah. So we just been having our producers and songwriters come cook up, you know what I'm saying? We just signed 3 new producers, Jake, Oliver, you know what I'm saying? We got Blackjack. Yeah. So we of course we got like DJ Meech, Band Boy, the ones, the homies. So I wanted to make a way for niggas better than what I had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I felt like me and Bam had to be so strategic with the way we was moving and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we got in a lot of fucked up situations and was blessed to make it out of them. But my goal was to with help show them the ropes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And for them to do the same thing. Yeah. So it's like got producer signed the producer that I signed got producer signed now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy for real.
Build it out, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Same thing for the studio. We build it out, bro. Like this motherfucker with no rooms. Just a big ass building.
Just a plot.
That's it. I really built it out exactly how I wanted to, like from the flooring to the fucking equipment. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting, me and Bam making sure we decked them out exactly how we wanted to. Right. But we definitely got influence from y'all though about the studio, bro.
Man, so we got to talk about creative spaces, man. We got to go back to 2020. Right. We got to go back there. First of all, what was COVID like for you just in general? What was it like that whole period from Tay Keith's eyes? What was COVID like?
It was crazy because like when like my mom was sick, so me being like super paranoid, like I can't really go home and visit her like that.
Yeah.
Like to get in the vaccine just so I can spend time with her like that, bro. So me and COVID was like really in the house, put up. You know what I'm saying? I had completely
really
stopped DJing. You know what I'm saying? It just was like kind of like me put up, but it was a good part of my career because I was still making good money.
Right,
I still was putting up records. You know what I'm saying? Getting placements and shit, bro. So it was actually, I made a lot of money in the pandemic.
Right.
You
A
me?
lot of people did. If you did it right.
Yeah, if you did it right,
If you did it right.
So a nigga just real deal, just man grinding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put up, like I was doing sessions. I wasn't doing too many. I wasn't like really going out to like the festivals and the shows. Yeah. I was really just keeping my mama, you know what I'm saying, a priority, like her health. So I was really like, you know what I'm saying, being cautious for real.
Yeah, so I asked Tay that because a big part in both of our careers for real was the Post Oak Hotel, man. This is probably like July 2020. I really don't even remember the month. It had to be
crazy. It was like 2020, 2021. Yeah,
it was prime COVID though. It was COVID was a real thing. Even and we had those floors in the Post Oak Hotel just because we had the social distancing. And it was like, all right, these floors, you was getting tested every time you came up and down. The whole but some beautiful music came out of that.
Right.
Shout out First, shout out Sunny Digital, shout out Don Toliver, of course, man.
Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda was there for real. It was just a magical time, and it was just interesting. I feel like none of us have even really had that experience like again since like just renting out 2 floors in that hotel, and it was really just us. Like we would go by the pool every day and just kick it, get some food.
We pop out, go to hit a couple spots.
Yeah, I be telling people, I caught franchise really off of. We used to have parties, and it was like it must have been like the C Room or some shit. And at night we would just go in there and just like play beats, whatever. We were just playing songs with no words on them. So one night, I remember Teddy Walton, he had sent me the sample for franchise, and I lived like down the street, and in one of the buildings from the Post Oak, and I went put the drums on or whatever, and went back and we just had like a whole party just playing nothing but beats. Like everybody, Asher was in there freestyling, down in there freestyling. Trav walked in for 2 seconds, was like, "What was that one joint you play?" And went to the studio the next day, and it just became franchise. And I found out yesterday that Never Sleep.
Yeah, Never Sleep came from
the Post Oak Hotel too, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was because I was in. I think I forgot which room I was in, but I was just cooking.
Did you make that beat in the hotel?
Yeah, I made it. I literally made that beat in the hotel, bro. So I was just on like, Trav was like he wanted to get some different. So me, I'm like, I'm really trying to prove myself at this point. Like, it's after like my hype moment. I'm like, man, I need some records. You feel me? So I had just signed my producer Grayson. So I was like, yo, send me a pack where you feel like bro gonna with. You know what I'm saying? He sent me that particular loop. Yeah. And I'm like, I gotta throw some crazy drums on bro.
Them drums is crazy on them. I'm not gonna lie.
So I end up basically, you know what I'm saying, cooking it up. He went straight in on them. For real. Yeah. Then he got Nav and Baby on it.
Right. So, crazy.
Classic for real.
Yeah. Shout out to Post Oak Hotel, man, for real. Shit came from that shit. So while we in the studio, I know with all that business shit going on, I know you got a lot of music shit going on too. Right. Especially we here in the studio. What do you think is like your favorite product that's come from this studio since you built it?
So my favorite product that came from this studio so far was the Bow Bow Bow.
I heard last night, like, oh, shit.
It's them motherfuckers going right now. You know what I'm saying? It's doing good on TikTok. The numbers, the stream is doing good.
Oh no, it's going up. That was a done deal for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I had I was like, basically Sexyy had came for the show, Nashville. I was telling the team like, hey, we gotta get in, we gotta lock in. So we kicked it at the studio for a minute. I cooked up some, you know what I'm saying? When she came in, I was like, gotta fuck with some of these beats that I just made.
And so you just made that beat?
Yeah, I had just made that. You know what I'm saying? Like down there, right then and there. So she got in the studio. So this the room that pretty much everybody be recording in because it got the booth. So she got in there, motherfucker. Probably like an hour later, she had the chords and down there the first verse finished. Yeah. I'm like, hey, this motherfucker.
She one of them. She worked mad fast just on
fast,
some.
Sexyy, I ain't gonna lie, it's so organic because it ain't no writers and shit like when me and her cooking up, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no writers in there. It's just us just coming up with this shit. Like, you feel me? Like I really talk to her like about feedback and shit. Like what she feel like I need to do, like change some. You know what I'm saying? I give her my feedback, or like she very like hands on when it come to asking people like what they think of. You know what I'm saying? If she says something. What a lot of artists that I have worked with in the past probably just ain't just so good at understanding like the importance of having the extra criticism and extra ears. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's been organic. You know what I'm saying?
Made it right here in the studio. I know you was happy as hell. Like I built this in the first place.
Exactly. So it's like when I get that plaque, that's gonna be the first plaque that we, you know what I'm saying, officially recorded here, bro. Yeah, that's. Didn't pull it up though, you know what I'm saying? I think what there was like Corday pulled up a couple months before. Ferg pulled up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We had Lil Tyler come through. Shout out Lil Tyler. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have this come through in the city, you know, especially since people had shows.
Yeah. No, we was talking about it, man. I feel like here would be a perfect place for another post hotel moment. Just cause it's Nashville, I feel like it would be a lot of people's first time really like living and just indulging in the city, and you know something different could come out of here for real.
Yeah, different vibe for sure.
Yeah, so I need to pull it to Nashville and just catch a whole different energy. And
then
shit.
I do it at the Four Seasons. So now they probably they ain't smoking.
We'll work out something. Bam, get you know what I'm saying? Get on the horn and shit.
Yeah, to figure it out though.
Yeah. But
oh my god. Oh my god! Of all time,
and where's DJ Paul?
You can't name it. You can't do 5. It's 5 just in Memphis.
I'm about to say not.
All right, Tennessee. All right. So you got. There's no particular
5.
Order.
Top 5.
You ever. Got Drummer Boy. Nah, we doing
Tennessee right now.
We gonna do Tennessee, but we ain't going in particular order.
Yeah.
You got Drummer Boy. You got DJ Squeaky, Memphis Track Boy, and I've said they names numerous of times. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Then you got DJ.
I know you mentioned Squeaky a lot.
Yeah. He real pioneer. I wish he get more credit. That's why I always. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
DJ Paul and Juicy J, I'm put them together. You know what I'm saying? You got Hit Kid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause he really like the other producer who really like made it in Memphis.
Yeah,
next
with
to
new
me.
artists too.
Yeah, with new artists. Yeah. D-Mac, Wise Tracks, AC. You know what I'm saying? And these people who got hits like regional big hits. You know what I'm saying? What's that? I got one more, right? Teddy Walton. How the I forget Teddy?
Teddy the legend, man.
How the did I forget Teddy? That's crazy, man.
I don't forget that Teddy's from here, but it's just like his sound is so worldly.
Yeah, exactly.
That, you know what I'm saying? Unless you talk to him, because y'all accents are so crazy.
Yeah, my boy. and Cody too. Yeah, Cody with SZA. Yeah, Cody. You went to MT too. Went to same school. Yeah.
So
that's 11. I try to keep it 10, but 11. You know what I'm saying?
But so who do you think is? Obviously, it's the Pharrells, Timberlands, and So who do you think is your top 5 ever? Right. Not even based off of anything personal. Right. Who do you think is? Let's do top 3 producers ever and why. That's the most important. Why.
I'm gonna say Dr. Dre. For one, because Dr. Dre created so many artists, and then he ended up, you know what I'm saying, cashing out on one of the biggest moves a black man had ever done with the Beats by Dre. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I got so much respect for what he done and the artists that he put on and made. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre. You feel me? Gotta say Metro. Metro, he did the unbelievable. You know what I'm saying?
Still doing it,
right? Yeah. I feel like just where he going now, even with the whole movie soundtrack, is like phenomenal.
Yeah. You know I hope people, and you know how people like, even when you say like top 5 NBA players, they start saying all these old just because they feel like they're supposed to say old. Don't be afraid to say these new generation. Like Metro, obviously, it doesn't have the, I don't know what the career length of a lot of producers just because he's younger. But bro, the impact is It literally is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So you got to, like, don't be afraid to say Metro when it comes to these conversations. Like, it's okay.
So I got one more.
You got one more.
I got to do it for the city.
Yeah.
Drummer Boy.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why I say Drummer Boy.
Let's do that.
Drummer Boy have made so many hits, bro,
that
y'all know. You know what I'm saying? From Gucci to Jeezy, Rocco.
And a lot of these were before the whole collaborative.
Yeah.
Like, he was making
doing
these
all these. Yeah. For example, like Put On. You know what I'm saying? Drummer Boy did Put On. You feel me? With Jeezy and Kanye. You feel me? Like, brother did so many. He did. He did
Lose My Mind, right? For Jeezy.
I think so.
Yeah.
He did No Hands.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, the man got so many hits, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I wish people understood the value of Drummer Boy catalog, bro. Real shit. Got so many hits. Yeah. And he was really the front
like frontier pioneer
for Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it came to like working with the biggest artists and the mainstream artists, bro, really was that.
Yeah.
It just, you know, he came up in a different era, but, you know, he went, you know what I'm saying, like, from the city, went to the same school my brothers and I went to.
Yeah.
Like, bro, real deal, like a legend. You know what I'm saying? So I had to say Drummer Boy. You got so I want to go look at his catalog. Look at Drummer Boy catalog, bro.
And listen to the beats. And
oh my God.
Listen to the beats.
It's really one of my biggest influence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because before me, it was him who really was working with the A-list artists. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Would you rather put out your own album under Tay Keith featuring such your own what's the word I'm looking for? A compilation album. Would you rather put out your own Tay Keith compilation album or make an album for an artist with only your production on it?
Like a collab.
Yeah, not even a collab album, but just say like how I'm used to be, like even with I'm trying to think, because that's how it was, like even in the 90s when you know, really had like maybe two producers on the album. Yeah,
facts. I would say a collab, because if it was a collab, you know, of course I can show how versatile I am with me working on one project, but I mean on a project with just one producer, just me with an artist. But when it's a collaboration of you know, a compilation of multiple artists, I get to showcase different pockets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like my main challenge right now. What I'm facing to overcome is to show like my versatility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I got the club, the turn. You know what I'm saying? Down pack. I always go mainstream though. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like me showing, like, you know, I wanted to do more songs like the Beyonce I did Before I Let Go. Like,
how did that come about?
Man, long story short, you know, shout out Big John. You know, and Big John actually the one who signed me. You know what I'm saying? Big John, he you know, first conversation what I had with Big John, it's like, I'm gonna give you da 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 da, like crazy numbers. I'm like, what the you know, me just not knowing, you know, how the shit go, but Big John, I built a major relationship with him. You know, he connected me with a lot of people, and you know, just me being like young in the game, like I needed those people who really could help me like elevate without just like trying to me over. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations where a lot of people try to take advantage of like, you know, just my artistry and, you know, what I can bring to the table. But Big John always gave a, you know what I'm saying, like he came in open arms, you know, just showing me hella love, me and Bam, you know what I'm saying? He one call away, like telling us to pull up, meet, you know what I'm saying? Like on his private jet, you know what I'm saying? He always just showed us love, bro. And it's like, you know, I got a lot of respect for Big John for sure.
Me too, man. He gave me my first opportunity on this publishing.
Damn, for real?
Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Hell yeah. Right when franchise came out, Big John held it down.
Man, I fuck with Big John.
Shout out Big John for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so if you were to do one album with one person, no features at all, literally just you and this one person, who would it be?
I mean, people would expect me to say Drake, but we got so many songs together.
Yeah,
we just showed it. So
I'm
gonna give somebody who they wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
Post Malone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's crazy because, you know, me and Post good friends. You know what I'm saying? I run into him a lot when I see him and chop it up. But I feel like the bag that me and him can get into can bring back that old Post. You know what I'm saying?
While building the new shit too.
Yeah, the new shit too. You know what I'm saying? I know he very versatile. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we could showcase a lot. But
Yeah.
I feel like me and Poster can down there do some shit one day.
Yeah. That'd be live as hell.
Yeah.
I was gonna say when Tay gonna get his R&B bag.
Man, my R&B. I'm working with a couple R&B artists right now.
Yeah.
We trying to figure it out.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure it out. I got some done too, some crazy too. I'm gonna put out one of them.
I wasn't working on Utopia.
It was dope. You know what I'm saying? We specifically had locked in at New York. You know what I'm saying? Me Boy Wonder, Vinyls, Benny X. You know what I'm saying? We call it the Avengers. So you know we locked in, make sure we cooked up. You know what I'm saying? Like went crazy for real. So even me seeing the whole process of Utopia for the past couple of years, beginning recording of the first few songs, like hearing the songs at the end is like damn.
It's a whole different thing. That's how I be with me. I be popping in every 3-4 months, just like, bro, what the f did this come from?
Bro, that shit was crazy.
And it really worked all 5 years. I don't want people to think that it was like, you know, we was taking breaks and doing this and that. It really worked until the last minute for the album.
And there was so many songs that didn't make the album
that didn't make it.
Crazy too, bro.
And we gonna figure something out for them songs.
Yeah,
too.
facts, for real.
Figure something out. Hell yeah.
Actually, I could play that one.
Hey man, it's Aux Money here. Don't get it up. It's still Aux Money. You know, a couple people done blessed the Aux core with some new.
We got the Aux.
I don't know if you're trying to get busy, but we can play some music.
Let me hey, pass my phone, Nick.
So yeah, all this brand collabs, man. I was very happy to see my brother in the building in New York City. Tay was there in New York, man, and you know, he did a lot of collabs, bro. Cam wearing the fragments right now. We got the Nikes on right quick. Yeah. It's just like done a lot of, but the New York is just something special.
It was a different vibe.
That's
bro.
a different energy right there.
That was different.
Yeah, I'm always proud of for doing it. But to have your own watch in multiple versions and multiple, it was wild. And while Future was performing, that's really set in. Like, yo, they really let this get away with it. They really let come in, and you know, but it was still like as polished as it needed to be, and as professional as it needed to be. So yeah,
it was just.
You said what? It's definitely to watch. I don't know when I'm gonna take this off. I think I slept in it every day since I got it. I don't see the point of taking it off. It's so light and durable and like whatever. They really did their stuff. And it really was 4 years in the making. Like it took 4 years to make. And you do a lot of cool shit, and like you look back on it, even with the shoes and everything, and you look back on all the stuff you've done. It's just you're so in the moment that it just kind of falls in line.
Right.
Which you don't really take the time to like appreciate or just like bask in like what you really did.
Right.
But I feel like this time you really gotta like stop and just.
That shit was a moment, bro.
It was a moment,
bro. That was a real moment, bro.
Yeah,
I was looking at this shit like this man got all these folks from different parts of the
walks of life.
You know what I'm saying? Walks of life, bro. And like it's just like all in one room to celebrate this moment, bro. And like magical because you got like complete opposite in the same room. You know what I'm saying? Even when we was back there, bro, it was just like, man, it's crazy. You got all the biggest rappers. You got the industry leading, you know what I'm saying? People in the room. It just was crazy, bro.
Yeah. People that really had no idea about each other before that night. You know what I'm saying? It's from the highest corporate structure to the coolest block. It was just like, it was a big moment, man. And I hope everybody's inspired by that. I know I am.
Yeah, I am too, 100%, bro. That was major. And you know what I'm saying? Like, even just me just, you know, running into people, like, it was just inspiring for me to see, like, damn, like, you know, even, like, just for example, like, I ran into Jim Jones, and I'm like, asked him, like, bro, I didn't even knew that you knew me.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Know what I'm saying? He was giving me my props. I'm like,
that'd be the most special part about life.
So it was definitely, like, a good moment, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, in the next, you know, years to come, it's going to be even bigger.
No, for real. Shout out Francois, man. Francois, you did your thing, man. We appreciate you over here with the squad. Francois, you a legend, bro. And Godspeed to everything you got going on with the rest of your whole entire life, bro, because you did that, and we appreciate you, dog. So, shout out Francois. So, check us out. We out here in Nashville, man. We still drinking undisclosed liquor, but today, we in Tay's house, man. We got the Shout Out Tequila.
Shout Out Tequila, man.
What's the story with that?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. So, Shout Out Tequila was basically, it was my brother Teddy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've been knowing him since beginning of college, like since I was like 18, you know what I'm saying? So he was just like a big brother to me, you know what I'm saying? So he, you know, he always had the business oriented mindset. Even when we was throwing the parties and part of the same group, First Flight and shit.
Yeah,
so he just was always on some money, you know what I'm saying? So I always respected him from a distance because he always had his going on, right? So he had basically reached out to me like probably like a year ago, like, yo, I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, off real, I want to invest off the rip. I'm telling him like straight up, like I ain't seen no numbers. I don't know the inventory, you know what I'm saying? They still was doing like, you know what I'm saying, certain with the tasting and all that. So, you know, I'm like, what I need to do.
Yeah.
So
just off the rip.
Just cause I know what he a good, you know what I'm saying? And you know, him and his sister basically own the company, and I just came in like as, you know, third person, just like in the cut though, really just connecting the dots where I need to be at, you know what I'm saying? They really got everything. They doing all the shit they sell for real. They don't even need me for shit, to be honest, but just like my extra support and shit. So we got everybody with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's really, like, it's actually some good tequila.
Yeah.
We got the Blanco Reposado.
Take a look. I'm about to say we might take a little shot or something while we
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you know, me, where I'm at now, we're just investing in shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Path Water too.
Shout out Path Water.
You know what I'm saying? Not to get too off subject, but you know, I'm investing in a lot of different.
That's what we talking about. Yeah.
So, a lot of different companies and shit, bro.
Is this all that you wanted to do while you were in the beginnings of making your beats, and when you started to see that money, were you like, all right, let me put this aside for these investments, or was it just like, did people come to you like, actually, what you're doing might be a little off. Let's, you know, take it in this direction.
So, I think the thing was when it was like, you know, when you first get your bag, most go get jewelry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard not to, man. It's like, yo.
I waited on all that, bro. So it took me to buy my house, buy my spot for my folks. You know what I'm saying? Buy my mama her crib for me to be like, all right, damn, I can really make some money out there. The value of the house just started going up and shit. Like, you know what? Let me go on and figure a way out where I can just start investing my money. So we got financial advisors, you know what I'm saying, accounts and shit, just like on some, hey, look, it's gonna cost this amount of money, much amount of money a month, but it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Right. So me doing that, you know, us going through a different accounts, and like me with Regions, and you know what I'm saying, I'm with Citron and, you know, different companies and Charles Schwab, and you know, I'm getting more and more literate of what's going on, like understanding, like, all right, this is what it takes to do this the risk, you know what I'm saying, it's low risk, high risk, you know what I'm saying. I done lost money too. I done lost money in crypto, I done lost money in NFTs, like
it's part of the game.
It's part of the game, you feel me? But I'm like, let me go on and learn more in depth about like stocks and different shit, bro. So you know, I eventually got to the point where I'm like, all right, let me start branching out into companies. Let me start investing into different, you know, startups and so I started doing tech startups. My first investment that I really tried was this company that it was like an electric Uber type company. That basically didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? But I had invested in it, so it was my first big loss. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn from it.
I'm about to say, what do you think you learned from that?
Man, you know, somebody come at you with a real plan. It got to be more than just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like when you thinking about numbers, you thinking about like the actual projections and like what the company is like supposed to go. You really got to have somebody professional to analyze this. You can't go based off of like, you know
just
what I'm
ideas
saying?
And,
right. So even with Shadow Tequila,
a lot of people got a lot of good ideas, man.
Right, they do, exactly. Even with Shadow Tequila, you know, after me and Teddy chopped it up and all that, I had to make sure my financial advisor look over all the paperwork, all of the, you know what I'm saying, the presentations, the graphs, you know what I'm saying. He looked at all this shit. He was like, yeah, this what you need to do.
Shark
you know
Tank for real, man.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
But yeah, you know, I had did that with quite a few companies so far. You know what I'm saying. And another would be in Path Water. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to Courtney.
Shout out Courtney, man.
Yeah.
We need Courtney on the show for real.
For real. She really coming on.
She got the codes, man.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, she you know, brought us in the conversation. We you know, built our relationship up with everybody on the team, and you know, we just been locked in with them since then. Yeah.
So let's talk about this the McDonald's collab. That was a couple years ago.
Right? The McDonald's collab, bro. So man, we just really had built the relationship genuinely like with McDonald's. Like they was, you know, it started off with like the conversations, then it was like, all right, you post something on your story.
You
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like look like this. So,
it gotta be organic though, for real.
yeah, so it was, and I guess the challenging part was more about us making me coming in the picture like, all right, how is it gonna be presentable? So we basically did the campaign for the crispy chicken sandwich. The new sandwich that they got.
Elite.
Like, basically like the competitors for all the other chicken sandwiches and shit. So a nigga was really on like, all right, we can go on, come in, make a song, do a commercial, whatever. But it went from that to, all right, we just gonna do a beat, and the beat was like so like anthem driven, and like, all right, we're gonna do it for the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit went from me just doing a regular commercial to me doing a commercial for the chicken sandwich. On top of that, we're gonna do a collab, like a merch collab too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet, say less. So so it was cool though. I had basically learned a lot about it. Like then we did the commercial too, so it was like, it was a dope experience just to see the production side of like
really one of those big corporations and just the ins and outs of all of that.
We learned a lot from it.
A lot more coming too, for real.
Yeah, a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, how was it being back in Atlanta? That's a quick little hop, skip, and a jump from this whole. Yeah,
Atlanta always fun, but like when you popping out in the A, it's different types of levels.
Yeah, it's really a whole public service announcement when you pop out in the A. It's different from Nashville, it's different from Houston. Yeah, it's from all these cities. Atlanta's a real movement if you're gonna step out the crib.
It's different. It's different, bro. So like I ain't even go to sleep. I went straight from the club to the airport, bro. Like no bullshit, no exaggeration. Atlanta's something you do not too often because you don't want to get burnt out on it. But you still go turn up, bro. And when you turn up, you go to the max. Yeah. It ain't no half stepping going out, turn up in the A, bro. You just can't. You gonna run into everybody.
Exactly.
You gonna be in the mix like Atlanta, a mother.
It's a huge mix of both. It's a whole lot of work and it's a whole lot of like play and bullshit. Like it's a whole lot of studio and it's a whole lot of club.
It ain't no city like that where you just gon'
for real.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got like Miami, LA, and but it's a little bit more polished. Atlanta is like, it make you feel like you still like that moment where I was going to the A, linking in the studio with Youngster and shit. Like even with like me just running to Scooter, I told Scooter, I was like, bro, I was at the studio, I ain't even had no session, bro. I'm in the lobby room, you know what I'm saying? Just waiting. To hopefully I see somebody.
Right.
He coming in, he like, hey, who got some gas? I like, but I got some beats. I told him, he was like, I bet. He gave me his email and shit. Mind you, this was like 7-8 years ago, bro. But it's just like me going back and even being able to tell him that where I'm at now in my career, in my life, it was a big moment for me. You know what I'm saying? But I said that to say, like, when me going back to Atlanta and I'm around it, it made me feel like, you know what I'm saying, them good moments where I can remember when I was in the studio, you know what I'm saying, my first time cooking up with Metro in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, or me running into me cooking up with Dirk, you know what I'm saying, me Nudie giving me a chance, me and Bam to come to the studio, you know what I'm saying, like, and we nobodies, you feel me?
Yeah,
it's just
young
like,
and green, man.
Yeah, like, were with us, you feel me? So, they really show love, it's always feel like a second home, you know what I'm saying? That's why I moved my family there.
Yeah. Shout out to Atlanta, man. That place is really the black mecca of all this, the black Hollywood, all that type of shit. So check this out before we go upstairs to the studio. It's a thing, it's a customary thing here on Aux Money. We ask our guests on this couch to put us on the 3 different things. It could be a book, movie, food, a song, a philosophy, a mental idea. It could be whatever, but 3 different things.
Okay, like putting exactly what on 3 different things, like
just put the people on the 3 different things. Just like, if I don't know, you should go home and.
Okay, music wise, you know what I'm saying. I feel like what kind of like helped me get through a lot of shit recently was me listening to K Tronada.
Okay, shout out K Tronada, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K Tronada, bro.
Canada's finest.
Like everybody should listen to this. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like, cause his music speaks so much value. A lot of his songs not even actual artists rapping or singing on it. It's just the beats. You know what I'm saying? So he been inspiring me even when I met him with Don and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he's had a very long career, bro.
Yeah.
And people
it's very inspiring, bro.
As producers.
You know
I was gonna say that about you, man, because a lot of producers, especially producers with tags in their beats, don't have such long careers.
Right.
So what do you think made you have that longevity? Because you really not to say you just getting started, but it's a lot more to come just behind the whole Tay Keith brand.
I'm glad you said that because that can be the second one. And this go out to the producers. You gotta build your legacy, and your legacy, like even this, the studio. You know what I'm saying? This gonna forever be the studio that produced and created a lot of hits in Nashville when it wasn't that many. You know what I'm saying? Black people, you know what I'm saying? Not even black, but just rap music in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
And you know, I just felt like when it came to like my tag and, you know, just me working with like a lot of artists and I had to understand I ain't got to use my tag all the time. You know, my latest biggest songs over the past year or two have been no tags. You know what I'm saying? Rich Flex, Jimmy Cooks, you know what I'm saying? First person shooter with Drake, you know what I'm saying? And even when it comes to the upcoming artists, I feel like I can use the tag in those certain moments where it's like embracing them. Like, so for example, with Sexyy, like I feel like me embracing her in the industry helped my career also.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's creating a legacy. It's spreading that, spreading, you know what I'm saying? Spreading the wings, bro, and understanding the importance that you ain't gonna be, you know, you ain't gonna be as big as you are forever. You have to continue to grow, and that's why people like Lil Wayne so legendary. You know what I'm saying? Then you feel me? Created the biggest artist in the world. You feel me? And he once was. You feel me? So just understanding it and the importance of just even like Drake, like him coming under Lil Wayne into like now him putting on Block. Him helping put me on, him helping put, you know what I'm saying? The list
you leave behind
on,
is really more important.
It's way more important, you know, and I feel like, you know, me understanding it, and it's also like a pride and ego thing. You put that aside, and you understand the importance of building it, it's going to get you way further, and your career way further. You know, God had blessed me with that for real. So, but that's free game for y'all producers, man. Keep building, keep going. Even when you have your moments, understand what's coming behind you is more important. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be afraid to work with these brand new artists, bro, because they really got the talent.
You just never know.
You never know, bro.
People crucify me for working with Sexyy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, you feel me? Like, they are going crazy, bro.
Shout out Sexyy, man, for real. Keep working.
The hood hot says the looks out now. You know what I'm saying? And just like even me, like a lot of Memphis artists like Sexyy, you know what I'm saying? Like me bringing, helping him come to the forefront. You know, it's just like, you'll reap the reward if you know what I'm saying? You give to receive, bro.
Right.
You got to give to receive at the end of the day. So,
especially as a producer.
As a producer, bro. So you can't just be chasing the big placements all the time. That's cool. You got to build the relationships, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so that's 2 was build your legacy. What's number 3?
3 would be pray. Gotta pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray to a higher power. I'm a spiritual person. I ain't trying to get too religious, but bro, you gotta pray. That's how the come to you, bro. It's gonna gravitate to you. You know what I'm saying? The higher power is just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Me specifically, I'm Christian, but you know, you just pray, bro. You know, I'm the type of person I've been praying since damn near middle school. You feel me? So God always has blessed me. You feel me? And I ain't trying to just, you know, pin religion on anybody, but you pray to who you want to. You feel me? Gotta pray. 100%.
I had a interesting talk. I was actually on Gary V's show, and we were talking about manifestation. And he was like, like, you know, he manifestation, but at the same time, he was like, everything you doing is the manifestation. It's like you can't just sit in your room and say these things, words of affirmation or whatever, and expect them to come back to you. At the same time, it's like, oh, yeah, you was praying every day, which I do. I definitely pray every day. But at the same time, it's like, I prayed every day, and I also went to the studio every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, obviously, you can say these things and put it in the universe, and I think that's what's going to actually target what's coming up from these high powers down to your personal life. But at the same time, it's like you got to work towards these things.
You got to, that's discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's like understanding the importance of just like having, you know, overcoming adversity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times adversity come within them own selves. You know, some people be in their own way. It can be procrastination. It can be like the thought of you. You know what I'm saying? You just not even dreaming big enough or believing big enough. Like me, I knew I had to go and do certain shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even this year, I'd have been to shit. Like I'm like, I gotta make it happen. I gotta make it shape. I'm not taking anything else for an answer.
Right.
You gotta stay focused. Like you can't be lazy in this shit. Like stay like even this right here, bro. It's major right here. Congrats, bro. Congrats to y'all, bro.
Man, appreciate it, man. Hell yeah.
This is major, bro.
We really built this platform on just, you know, it's a lot of the homies doing a lot of cool
Right.
And another thing we talked about with Gary the other day was just that there's so much. It's easy to just print and publish negative and rumors and like whatever, but it's just like we just really wanted to give everybody a platform to just get that shit off, share your collaborations, share your brands, what you got going on next, and that's really what this show was based on.
I honestly think it ain't nobody else who can do it better than you, bro. Yeah. Because me thinking about like from the outside looking in, not just like being like around and shit. And it's like when so connected, not just music industry, like even like the athletes, and nobody else really doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got those relationships like you and the team just can get anybody to like that to do a show just off y'all name. I gotta go through no agency. You know what I'm saying? It's personal relationships.
For sure.
It's important, bro. And I feel like it ain't too many others can do it but you. You feel me?
Appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Made me cry, dog. But yes, sir, man. Shout out to Tay Keith. Before we get up out of here, bro, we out here in Nashville. And my first time, I think I waited for like maybe like 35 minutes, 45 minutes outside of Hattie B's to get some grub. Because when I came here, everybody was like, yo, Hattie B's got the hot chicken. That's the spot. But I'm asking a real Tennessee nigga, bro. Where should we go eat? What's the best hot chicken? What's the best chicken? What's the best food in Nashville, bro?
It's gonna be Princess.
Princess?
Gotta be Princess. I gotta say Princess.
Why is it Princess?
Because Princess is like, Princess like, it's that for real. Yeah,
for real?
It's that.
Everybody
one,
agree?
Like, for real, like it's like that for real.
Yeah. So why is Hattie B so gas? They just got the market in or something.
I mean, shit, you know, like this.
It's good though. I love Hattie B. They got it in Vegas now, which is
great. It's like national type.
Yeah. But Princess is some real Nashville.
Yeah, that's the real. Facts.
All right.
Yeah.
So check this out. I always tell people, bro, you don't go to cities asking for the mid food. You ask for the best food, bro. I'm just saying that for all the food bloggers out there that might be giving these mid reviews.
You like that, man?
All these food bloggers that might give a spot a mid review. I'm not checking for that. I'm checking for the best food in every city, and I'm trying to find the best food in every city we touch. So we're gonna have to Princess after this. So yeah, man. Aux Money back with another one. My dog Tay Keith, bro. Appreciate you for hosting us, man. I can't even say pulling up this time. You let us pull up.
Yeah, bro.
In Nashville, we can get some food. We can play some music, and we gonna rock out like that, bro.
Say less.